Because I could not come out and do our first movie that we're bringing into the theaters without coming to Iowa. Because I probably wouldn't be running this company if it wasn't for Iowa. The fact that Iowa believed enough in me to help me win the caucus and give me the opportunity to step out into the national spotlight and gain something that is important for someone who's trying to work in the popular culture, and that is notoriety. And so I can go out and talk about these movies and talk about what we're trying to do to bring good quality entertainment that has faith as an important element to the story, authentic faith, and how that impacts people's lives and is important for our culture. That all came from the fact that I was given that gift by the people of Iowa and then subsequent states. So I wanted to come back here and say, here's what I'm doing with the gift that you gave me, and hopefully people will see that it's something that's good and positive and uplifting, and it's a wonderful little Christmas movie at Christmas time. And you're making it feel like Christmas here today. So we greatly appreciate you. Iowa's rolling out the red carpet as they always do, Tim.
Sure. What can you tell us about 2016? Is it possible that you're going to run again?
You'd asked me that 4 years ago, although you probably wouldn't have taken the time to interview me. but had you asked me that 40 years ago, I would have said the same thing that I'm saying now, which is I'm just walking, I'm not running, I'm just trying to follow the path to try to serve my country and try to make a positive impact with the gifts I've been given and provide for my family. And that's what I'm doing. And we'll see a lot of factors, as you know, that go into deciding whether to run for president or not. And it's not something that I took lightly 4 years ago, and I'm certainly not taking lightly now. Let's talk to me in a year or so.
Okay, sure. So it may be you won't make a decision for at least a year.
I won't make any decision until after the 14 elections. Absolutely not.
Oh, really? Okay. One thing, the big thing that's going on here in Iowa is that we've got a big U.S. Senate primary. One of the candidates running is Sam Klobuchar.
Yes,
Are you going to endorse Sam Klobuchar?
Sam's a great friend, someone who was a wonderful supporter of mine, and I think the world of him. At this point, I haven't gotten involved in a whole lot of races for 2014. It's very, very early in the process, and so what I basically have told everybody is let's just wait and see how everything works out, and we'll start looking at that next year and make some decisions at that point.
Okay. A lot of people are talking about Christie as a possible candidate for president, and some people are saying he's too moderate. Is that a fair question to ask?
Well,
Christie's too moderate?
Everybody has to stand up and show what kind of leader they are, show what kind of plan that they have for the country, and looking at their record and both of those things as to how they've led and what they've fought for and what they haven't fought for are good indicators of what they will fight for. All of that is fair game, and one thing I know is people in Iowa will do a pretty good job analyzing it.
So you really don't want to get into the thing about whether Christie is too...
No, I'm here to promote a movie.
Right, and what do you think about Ted Cruz, the fact that Ted Cruz has done as well as he has? Some people are already saying that he's a likely presidential candidate in 2016.
Yeah, I remember in July of 2012, everyone was saying somebody was going to be the nominee, and then in August it was somebody else, and in September it was somebody. I mean, someone 3 years ahead of it saying, "Oh, they're going to be the nominee." I mean, I just sort of roll my eyes, and I've been there. A lot of things can happen between now and then, and I'm a very patient man, and as are the people of this country.
Sure. Why don't you just tell me a little bit more about your idea for this movie company? Why is this movie company important versus traditional Hollywood companies?
We're very clear about it. We're a genre movie company. In other words, we are going to make movies that deal with the issue of faith in people's lives. Hollywood does, as you see. I mean, there's some really beautiful movies here. There's some really entertaining films that are coming out, but you don't see too many that deal with faith. And I think it's really important that we see good quality entertainment that talks about authentic faith and its impact on people's lives, and it doesn't have to be cheesy or schmaltzy or or it can be edgy, it can be exciting, it can be thrilling, and it can also be inspiring. And that's what we hope to do.
Sure. And does the fact that you become CEO of this company make it a little more difficult for you to run for president in 2016? That's what happened with Huckabee. He got involved in that TV show, and then
I think Mike is in the same situation as I am, which is we have to work for a living. I've got 7 kids, 3 in college, and I've got to have a job, and I've got to work, and I know there are lots of ways to monetize the gifts you've been given, and Karen and I were very insistent that the gift that we were given, we want to. Yes, obviously we want to provide for our family, but we want to do it consistent with doing something to help the country. And I think engaging and providing positive content for families. This is a PG-rated film. It's a beautiful film. It's entertaining. It's inspiring. It's heartwarming. It's a wonderful Christmas story at Christmas time. If you can bring that to a family and bring a family closer together, or maybe open their eyes to the importance of faith in their life, maybe something that's been planted a long time ago, that's the way I want to repay folks who put their faith in me.
Sure. Does that make it any more difficult for you to run for president again?
No, I have to work. No matter what I'm doing, if I was in the oil and gas industry,
it doesn't make it any less.
No, I have to do something to earn income, and no matter what it is, it's going to be either controversial or whatever. So I can't worry about that. I just have to do what I think is.
It doesn't make it any more likely or any less likely the fact that you're the CEO of this company.
Yeah.
Sure. Kevin.
All right.
Great.
Thanks.
Thank you, Senator.
Yeah, sure.